You did it. You pushed the button. Are we filming? Okay, awesome. We got it. We're on. Hi. Hey, everybody. It's Free Tip Friday. It's Kate Richburg live. And guess where I'm not? I'm not at the beadshop.com offices. And I've got a special guest who's playing on her phone. And my sweet husband is the guy behind the camera for just a short period of time before he turns it over to me before we start filming. So you guys, I'm on vacation. And I thought, you know, since I would be on vacation with my family. What the hey? We would do this together, right? For Free Tip Friday. So thank you so much for joining me. We're going to do a couple of quick tips for you guys. And I thought since I was on vacation with my mom, you guys know her on the other side from her comments and stuff like that, I thought it would be super fun to do that. So here we are. So thank you to Chris for getting us all set up. And we're going to come around. Why don't I bring that camera around? And we're going to start to jump in. So Chris, why don't you slide that on over and slide those boxes. We have it, you guys, on the, I'll take that. Thank you. I'm going to turn this around. Thank you, Chris. Yay, vacation. Let's see. Who do we have here? Yeah, there's my mom. Let's see. I'm going to flip this around so you can see us. Here we are. Look, there we are. Hey, you look great, Ma. There we go. Yeah. This is my mom, Gwen. Some of you know Gwen because the Gwen kit is named after her.
Gwen of the Bad Foot.
That's right. And Chris is going back in to enjoy his morning coffee, so that's awesome. There we go. Let's do that.
So,
that's perfect.
thank you, everybody, for all the concern about the bad foot.
Yeah, you're feeling a lot better.
It's better.
Huh?
It's better.
Yeah.
It's better.
So, oh, it's great. Good. Well, thank you so much, you guys. I'm going to do a little bit of flipping just to see who's here. Yes, and there's Gita. Hi, Gita.
Hi, Gita.
That's great to see everybody. Awesome. Well, you know, today, what I thought we would do, this is kind of fun, having it like this. This works, right?
Did you
Can you guys see us?
tell them that we're at Yosemite?
Oh, so right. So you don't even know where we are. Oh my gosh, you guys. So we're in Yosemite right now. That's why it looks so beautiful behind us. We're in the great redwood forest of Yosemite on a family vacation, so it's super fun. But I couldn't get off your phone, Gwenda.
I learned that from my granddaughters.
Right. They like to go. So we thought that since we were on a fun family vacation, and my mom and I had decided that we wanted to do kind of a broadcast with you guys, that we thought that this would be the perfect time. So a little later today, we're going to take Chris's parents are here as well, and we're going to go around and see Half Dome and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be great. So yes, isn't it woodsy? Look at how woodsy in nature. Oh, and there's Zoe. Zoe says hi to you, Aunt
Hi,
Gwen.
Zoe.
Isn't that awesome? Yeah, so there she is. There's my mama.
So we would like to especially mention we're celebrating Lydia's birthday.
Yeah, so today, or tomorrow actually, you guys, if you've gotten your emails, you know that Janice's mother, Lydia, we're celebrating her birthday all weekend. So this is the beginning of kind of the Lydia birthday extravaganza.
The kickoff.
Yeah, so that's why I thought that we would kind of do some riffs on the two mom kits, the Odyssey kits, the Lydia and the Gwen. But before we get started, you guys, my mom, because my mom, Gwen, she, of course, I've been making jewelry for a long time.
Yeah, well, I remember when you were like, you used to make it out of spaghetti.
Yeah, pasta.
Pasta.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a blue jay.
Oh, and there's a big blue jay over there. I'm going to see if I can turn this camera around so you guys could see it. Can you guys see him? He's right.
Oh, he just
flew away.
I guess we better not
I guess not.
Try to get birds. Anyway.
We're totally distracted by nature here, right? Well, so my mom, in anticipation of kind of this Free Tip Friday, brought, I think, a cool necklace that I wanted to share with you guys, and I'm going to turn the camera around to see, so you guys can see what we want to share with you. One of the pieces is something that I made my mom. I don't know, when I first started, actually, at the bead shop, probably in 1992. And another one is a little later on down when I started making my own glass beads and stuff. So let's take a look. I'm going to turn you guys around here. And, oh, glad you like the backdrop. You know what, Whitney? We love that backdrop as well. So can you guys see this piece that's here? This is a piece that I used. It's just a pie. Yeah, and you can see the scarabs. Yeah. And this is a piece, you know, you guys all know that Odyssey is strung on wax linen. So this is a piece that's actually really appropriate for stringing on wax linen. I'll get a little closer and you can see it's, you know, single strand that goes under a big bead that goes through, you know, 2 double strands. Well, you know, I've been at the bead shop. I was at the bead shop starting in 1992. And then I was there until 2002. And I went off and I had my own store in San Francisco and all of those things. So I have been Janice and I have been cohorts and bead compatriots since that time. So yeah, it's been a good run, and it's not ending anytime soon. Yeah, Zoe, for sure, this is old school. Look at that. It's a really cool piece that's really similar. Brought this. I just wanted to show you guys. It's something I'd forgotten all about. This necklace. Those are beads actually, you guys, that I made. You know. So that was way back. Oh, good. It looks like the shop is watching too. Hello, everybody at the offices. I miss you guys. We miss you. But here we are in beautiful Yosemite. So thanks for holding down the fort. We totally appreciate it. So Ma, let's take a look.
We can, but Kate, I have a presentation.
You do? Let me turn this around.
Yeah.
What's going on?
If anybody was watching on Wednesday, Kate had like this antiquated toothpick.
Okay.
The glue toothpick. So
here's a new set.
Yes. So
look, you guys, a new set of toothpicks.
A lifetime supply.
Awesome.
Of toothpicks.
You know where I'm going to put these? I'm going to put these at the office.
Right.
I've got toothpicks for glue, you guys. Toothpicks for glue.
Yes.
Thank you, Ma. That's awesome.
Okay.
And for Bag of Tricks.
Get in the pack.
All right.
Let's
so
get in the project.
So you made the project, right?
I did.
So let's turn this around. So this was I'm a little close to the camera here. There we go. Let's turn this around and put yours right here.
This
is the Gwen made by Gwen, right? And so it's a fairly fun beginning project, but you've been beading for a while.
I'm not a beater.
Well, but you're a, well, I don't know, a crafter is the right, but you're pretty crafty. You quilt, you do all kinds of cool stuff. So, you know, I think this Odyssey was a really fun kind of beginning project to jump in, right?
It was.
So I thought that, you know, since we had these new roller beads, our Checkmates tiles have really been having a moment. I thought it might be kind of fun to mix things up a little bit. So, Ma, I'm going to hand you this camera. And you're in charge now. So I want you, can you see okay?
Yeah.
And I want you to can you come up a little bit? Yeah, there we go. It's a little shady there, but I wanted to show.
The camera shade's getting in there.
Is this okay?
Yeah.
Can we see that?
Yeah, I can do this.
All right. Yeah, of course you can. Right, Janice? I put you on the spot.
Sure,
now I'm putting my mom on the spot,
sure
right?
I can.
So we added for the 2 Odyssey kits. This is the Gwen kit, and I've got the Lydia kit right over here. And we added 2 kind of new components to it. It's not in the kit, but it's new components that I've kind of added that I think are good companion beads for it. We've got this matte copper is the Checkmates tile, and then in the roller bead we've got the light gold rose roller bead, and then over here with the one that I've been working on. Is it too bright, or do you think people can see?
I think.
Can you guys see okay? Yeah, I think so. Then over here we've got the tile bead. It's the Checkmate tile, the Pacifica poppy seed, and we've got the aqua gold roller bead. Oh, there's that blue jay up there, you guys. I guess that blue jay wants to bead. And so what I started doing...
Are they the ones that steal shiny stuff?
Yeah, no, I think those are crows, but we'll see if they start to... You know what I'm going to do, Ma? I'm going to come around. I want you to scoot down here, because I'm going to come...
Oh, then we can maybe get out of the shadow a little bit.
What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's better, right?
We'll try that.
Okay, better. So what I did was, you guys, I set everything up on my board like we do, right? And here I have, I just made my macrame loop. And I thought, you know, let me get the original Lydia. Or this is the original Gwen right here. We've got Gwens and Lydias all over the place. But see that? So you can see this is the one, and I'm going to grab this from you real quick so I can show them pretty close up. This has shades of when Gracie and I were filming in Tucson. You remember that show? Right? Oh, good. They're saying you're getting a good job of keeping the shadow off. Sorry, Trudy, that you're getting motion sickness. We'll try and not to scoot it around so much. Thanks for bearing with us. But see here how on the Odyssey, the Gwen, we just have the regular beads, the size 6 seed beads. We've got the Hishi beads there, the Tiara cast Hishi. What I've done here to add, here, let me get really, really close in there. There we go. Is you can see I've started to, let's start up here at the top. What I did was I created our loop up top here, just like we did with the original. But see how in the original we have that macrame that's holding all of the strands together? Can you see that? Over here, what I did was I used the roller bead. And the roller bead, let me grab one so you guys can see it.
You know, I think that
what?
Might,
you got it? Okay.
I don't know.
I'm good for the moment because I know what I want to show.
Okay.
Is it too bright? Is it showing on the screen? That roller bead, you guys, has such a huge hole. Let me hold this up so you guys can see it. Can you see that big, gigantic bead hole right there? Well, as you know, or may not know, the Odyssey has 10 strands. So I thought instead of the macrame here, I thought it might be kind of cool to slide that roller bead up.
Ooh, that's
so that, isn't it pretty?
That's
so
beautiful.
That roller bead, there it is. So that roller bead holds all of the strands together. So I didn't even do a knot. I just kind of knotted my my macrame together, just one little knot, and then I brought everything underneath, including the tails of that ceylon, which I thought looked good, don't you think?
Yeah.
Then I thought, well, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to mix it up. So I'm going to set you guys right here. There we go. I think you guys can see pretty well right there. Let me stabilize the camera. So far so good, I think. What I've got right here, you guys, is you can see I started to kind of mix things up with the threads. So I thought that the wax linen would look really great braided. So I did a little bit, let me see if I can zoom in there. I did a little bit of braiding just with 3 strands, and that's where I started. And what I did was on the end of the strands right here, I just started to bring things up. So, you know, just like we would be braiding our hair, you guys. I'd come in and I'd do my little 3 braid like this, 3 braid, 3 braid. And then I have the beads strung just on one strand. Oops, oops. Sorry, you guys. Oh my gosh. That was crazy. Let me stabilize that camera one more time. Wilderness, shooting in the wilderness. You can see I've just braided it down, and the bead is going right inside. Okay. Shall I hand this over to you, Ma? You want to do it this side? Maybe people can see it a little bit better. Okay. There we go. That way I won't knock that camera down anymore. Isn't it amazing? We can go live worldwide.
Yeah, I expected a
from
big
Yosemite.
I expected a big truck with the satellite dishes and everything to pull up.
All we do is just go live. It's pretty awesome. So see that little strand, and this is something I think that adds some nice texture to the piece. Can you see how the beads just fall right there into the braid? And you can go longer or shorter. Doesn't make any difference, however you want to do it. Okay?
Yeah.
So I might do a couple of strands of that. Then I'd move over. I don't know if you can get on top of this or if you can really see this.
I'm on top of it.
So see how I've started with my 2 strands here? And I've started to just add my beads like I would regularly with Odyssey. But take a look. Similar to what that necklace, like I did here in this guy, with just the 2 strands coming together under a big bead, right?
Yeah.
These 2 strands are coming together under a 2-hold checkmates tile. Okay? So they're going to come and bring these pieces a little closer. And so what I've done here is, you can see it's given me kind of a woven effect. Now, I could do this as a bracelet, but these techniques I think also would make Odyssey look really great as a necklace. So that's probably how this one's going to end up. I have plenty of thread to do it. So let me show you how I might weave that in. See how these 2 strands come down, go through that tile, checkmates tile? These 2 strands come through that checkmates tile. And then 1 strand from this side and 1 strand from this side come together in another checkmates tile.
Nice.
Right?
Nice.
So it's kind of giving it a nice little braided or woven effect, I guess.
Now, what are you going to do? I know you probably don't have this planned out yet, but the one that you have been braiding, are you going to just keep this as a...
Yeah, I'm just going to keep it like this, and I might do a second strand that's braided. So I've got 2 braided strands.
2 braided
here.
strands, okay.
But you know, that's the beauty of taking a simple kit like this. You just take this simple kit and you riff off of what you like. And you did that actually in yours, didn't you?
I did.
This is yours. You added a little, that made a little noise. Is everything okay? Are we still on?
That was my phone.
Oh, okay.
It made the noise.
See? You used, phone's off. You used a little cube.
I did.
For yours.
I
and
did.
to mix it up. So you can use things out of your bead stash. You can add new things. But let me show you what I did right here as well. This roller.
You know me, I like really shiny things.
You do. You do.
I put
That's
a little,
where I got it.
Yeah, so I put a little extra shiny stuff in there. But the roller beads with that faceting and the gold on there, my gosh,
Aren't
those
they pretty?
are beautiful.
So I'll
really
just
beautiful.
string a couple of, I've got some loose beads right here.
I wish Bo Derrica was here. We could put some beads in her hair.
Yeah, well, instead we're going to put them,
All right.
on it. Does she still wear beads in her hair?
I don't think so.
Welcome to 2017, Ma.
But, you know, she's, never mind. She's still lovely. She's still really lovely.
She is.
And John Corbett is her significant other.
I had no idea.
And, yeah, he was from Northern Exposure. And also, I think he was one of Carrie's
boyfriends. Yeah, from Sex and the City.
Yeah.
That's right. And so when I string, and I'm doing this quickly, you guys, you've seen our other shows on doing the Odyssey project. But see, our wax linen is waxed. So I just, it's getting a little not stiff enough to string, I just pull my fingers down the wax linen, and it's nice and stiff to string with. So see, it just acts like its own needle. So there's no needle really needed on this. So I'm going to bring these 2 strands together. And you guys, what I'll do is I'll go through, I know that we don't, with Free Tip Friday, it's always hard to get some of the comments rolling. So I'll go through your comments a little bit later and answer them a little bit more. But see how I've just strung that roller bead on? There's plenty of room there. And now I'm just going to add a little knot here and here just to keep that bead from moving around too much. But you know what? It's all kind of loosey-goosey here. I think I want maybe one more strand. Tie it off. And then I'll just keep stringing. What? No, people want to see the beads. Go ahead.
They don't want to see your dad?
No, come on. Come on. Get that. Let's go. You give my mom the camera and she goes rogue. Let's stay focused. So.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So here, so we've got these. Now, if I wanted to bring these guys together, like so and like so.
Okay, let's make sure people can see
nice
that.
and tight?
Yeah, like so and like so. So you just put those two threads together.
And I'm just going to slide this tile bead, Checkmate's tile, and if it doesn't quite go, you just need to really tighten that thread there and see how it goes right through that tile. I'm going to do the same thing with this one here. Just like this. So I think, you know, in any of the kits that we carry on beadshop.com, you can put your own stamp on them, right? You just kind of, you know, be creative, take a root around in your bead stash, or, you know, root around on the website and, you know, find what it is that you like and just add it in, you know, especially if we're going monochromatic, kind of like what we've got going on here. Everything matches really, really nicely. So you don't really have to worry about, you know, don't sweat it. You know, as Janice, I can hear Janice saying right now, don't sweat it. Just put those beads on. I'm going to add a few more of these. And, you know, one of the things that we do with this project is we like to, when we start, when we get our 10 strands, I like to come in and I like to divide my beads up into little piles so that I know I have enough beads for all 10 strands, because that is something I just like to do. I would make all of the, you know, I'd just pile the beads in one big pile and start to string, and then I'd get halfway through the necklace and I would have run out of beads. So, see here, I'm just going to braid another little strand. So dividing your necklace, or your beads for your necklace, into 10 piles, 10 bead individual little piles, will work out really, really well. Okay. But you could always, no, can you please focus on this? It's going to be the last time you're ever going on Free Tip Friday, Gwenda.
Oh, come on.
No.
Okay.
So see here. I'm just going to continue to braid that up. So let's take a look at what we've got. I'm going to pull these two. I still have some extra strands that don't have beads yet. And these little ends, these were the ends from my macrame. I could do a couple of little macrame knots here to bring everything together, or I could put a little bit of glue inside of this and cut it away, or I could use these as tassels. So I like to figure out what I'm doing there probably at the end. So I'm not going to worry about it right now. But can you see how, with the addition of those roller beads and that little braided strand, maybe it's a little bit easier for you to see like that, how we're starting to give kind of a new spin on the original Odyssey project. What do you think?
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very interesting.
Yeah. So I think it's a good way. And then I'll just go ahead and keep going. I'll measure it if I want it to be a necklace. I'll just keep measuring as I go along, and I would just finish it off like I would the regular piece right there with the button and a little bit of macrame. So that's it. So let me see if I can scroll through and see if you guys have some questions there. Great idea. Good. Oh, thanks, Gita. The roller bead. Good. I'm just scrolling in to make sure. All right. Great. Well, it's great to have all of you guys so here and watching. Melanie, you had a question earlier today that I wanted to answer about, I'm just scrolling through here and then I'll answer that question. Sorry, our comments weren't scrolling. Someone said hi to my pop. Someone thinks you're really cute, Gwenda. That's good. Good thing. We are funny. You know, we're pretty funny.
Yeah, but she made me be quiet.
Yes, I did. And now they say, now we know why Kate is so cheeky. I get it from you. It's so true. Oh, and there's Janice watching. Janice, I'm so glad you're watching. Oh. Did I start, so Adair, you had a question. Did I start with 10 strands that doubled into 20 after the loop? I actually started with 5 strands that doubled to the 10. And you can find the directions for Odyssey on our project page at beadshop.com. You just go to the projects, click on Odyssey, and click on one of the projects, and you'll find the handout there. Okay, so yes, Melanie, the dangle with the tila, with the either the tila beads or a checkmate tile. So let me get in kind of close, and I'm going to kind of talk it through, so you can see. So no, we're good. I'm good. So we've got the tila, or the checkmate's tile rather, that has the 2 holes, and Melanie's question was making a dangle from the 2-hole bead.
See the holes a
little bit better on that one. Yeah, you can see that there. So what I would do is I'd get some wire, and I'd probably get like a 24 gauge wire, and I'd string that 24 gauge wire down through this hole, under the bead, up through that hole, so I had 2 long pieces of wire coming out here. Okay? Then I would wire wrap it just like I would a briolette, with the 2 strands of wire. I'd bring one wire, have it come up. The second wire, I'd have it just come up as well. I'd bend, make a loop, and wire wrap that one down. And then you'll have that second wire up there that you just cut off, and after you've made that loop, you'll cut the wire away. So it's kind of like you're treating this as a briolette, except you're going down and through and back up. And check out our oh, thanks Gita for posting that handout. That's great. So Melanie, if you go to our How to Wire Wrap a Briolette skill builder on the projects page, it should be pretty clear. And I can always do this again when I'm a little bit closer to wire, so I don't have to pantomime it out. Good. Oh, good. I'm glad, Melanie. I know you can do it now. Well, you guys.
Well, I wanted to say a shout out. This is the Hutchinson's place we're staying at.
Yes.
The Lark's Nest.
The Lark's Nest.
And Sharon
Here.
said she might be watching today.
Oh.
So we'll do a
Yeah,
shout out.
Sharon
and Rick
well,
Hutchinson.
Sharon, we're having a great time in your lovely home.
Beautiful in Yosemite.
Yes, your lovely home in Yosemite. Well, I'm going to turn this around. Well, before I turn this around, I'll show you the other.
Yes.
The palette. Some of you guys got here a little bit late.
I really like these.
But these are the
ones.
copper. I had it written down. Let me show you. It's the matte copper tiles, checkmates tiles, and then the light gold rose roller bead. You can see that. So that's what we used with the Lydia kit right there. And then with the Gwyn kit, we used the Pacifica poppy seed tile and the aqua gold. There was a question just real quick about the checkmates and the tiles to show the size difference. Sorry, Julie, I actually don't. But the Tila beads are a little thinner and they're just slightly smaller, but either of them would work in this project. Any 2-hole bead, whatever it is that you wanted to do. So I'm going to scoot this around and say, get in here, Ma. There you are.
You know, I really like this idea, and I'm thinking about, you know, we can add, like you kept saying, other things.
Yeah, other things. It's a great base project.
Coming together with the two beads. 2 threads.
Yeah, and so you can turn like a necklace right into, or a bracelet right into a necklace. Well, you guys, this kind of kicks off the Lydia birthday celebration. Thanks for watching me remotely in Yosemite. It's always kind of fun when we go rogue and do things, I don't know, outside of the office, which is fun. I wanted to let you guys know, if you haven't already, make sure and go to your newsletter. If you haven't signed up for your newsletter,
there's a big
sign
special
up.
this
There's
weekend.
a great weekend special, and there's a great offer for your free kits. So if you have not checked out either your newsletter, go ahead and go sign up for it on our beadshop.com website. And yeah, so let me show you. There's another quick question about it looking like more than 10. I'm just going to turn this around just so you guys can see real quick. It's that 10. It's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 strands. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, well maybe, oh, I totally lied, 12. So it's actually about 14 strands. I guess I did double it over. So you were right. How smart you are. Was that Susan? Who was it that noticed that? Trudy. Good eye. So you can just double it over more. You know, I like to go rogue. So even more. All right, you guys. So here we are. We're going to go have a great time in Yosemite. You guys go and have a great weekend. Be creative. All of that cool stuff. And we'll see you guys soon.
Yes, it was nice seeing everybody.
Yeah, thanks for joining me, Gwenda. It was really fun. It was really fun. We'll see you guys soon. We'll see you on Wednesday. We've got some great stuff coming up on Facebook Live on Wednesday. Have a great weekend. And you guys at the office, thanks for holding down the fort. And I'll see you guys soon. Okay, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.